Hello and welcome to my studio journal. Now back in 2022, I started to redesign my home studio, shifting from software to hardware for the first time. What began as a few videos for some curious students soon became an ongoing unfiltered record. Here we are at day 26. Today is more or less going to be a tester day. I'm still trying to figure out how to get Ableton and the rest of the gear to work together. Once again, it would also help if I really knew these machines and what they were capable of. I'm not used to using them together, and that's what makes the difference. So I stopped working Ableton a bit to set up the USB MIDI. Underneath there we have one USB powered hub, and then underneath that one we have another USB hub. So last time, this is where everything fell apart. I got everything hooked up via USB, and then all of a sudden it introduced a whole bunch of sound into the system. Ground loops and hisses and all sorts of undesirable stuff. So I'm expecting more of the same. But meanwhile, I guess at least I can try and get this going a little bit further, because I think that's the USB hub. So let's take a look. So I still have to spend some time kind of with working out how it is I'm going to set everything up. There's a couple ideas. I can either have this on the main desk and have basically everything connected to this, and then this connected to the other hubs. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it. I have to make sure the mixer, well, I'm really hoping that maybe the keyboard, the mixer, and the audio interface can go in here. But the audio interface has to be hooked up separately than the mixer, of course, because one goes to the computer and the other one doesn't. So anyhow, let's see here. This is a powered this is a powered USB hub. And so let's take a look at what we got in here. Basically, it's the adapter to plug in, so that's good. Actually, that feels pretty good. You know, it's a soft wire rather than those really brittle ones. And then this ends up being the actual, has power switches on it. This ends up being the actual power adapter itself. Now, I didn't check what sort of power it uses, all that. This is just, actually, no, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I did with the 7 one, no, the 7-port one. So anyhow, now I'm going to try and kind of figure out what to do, where to put it, and how to continue from here. Okay, and so with that, we're right back to where we started before. I can control everything in the office. This is the Machine Plus. This right here is the Modi X. This one right here is the Korg. This is the Mini Brute. This one is what I do, Drum Brute, I think, next. DeepMind 12. And the Roland. It's just an absolute mess in here because I don't have anything wired in its final version. It's all kind of like just draped around things. You can see the DeepMind 12 is sitting in an angle there. The cords run across a whole bunch of things to where it's supposed to go. If I can get everything networked together through the network cables, if you do it through the Ethernet cable, it seems to be rock solid. So I'm going to try and do it that way. In my mind, what I'm thinking right now is everything is connected to the computer. I program everything in through Ableton. If I use Link in Ableton, that allows me to use the Machine Plus to its full capabilities. It's running on its own steam. It's just synced up. And the Akai Force, it would be the same thing. I can use everything in the Akai Force and have it all synced up. If you'd like to follow the full journey, check out my online studio journal linked in the description. Until next time, I'm just a music teacher having fun. Catch you on the next one.